jump into it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, you say you was ready.
I am.
JC Love Morning Show, and we got relationship realities
Ooh.
with LMJ.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Um,
I got to see my best friend
oh my
yesterday.
God, really? Okay,
You
so
know he's my best friend.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so
He's such a hater. I just need y'all to know that we talk about healthy and positive relationships, and then he hates on the fact that I am Manny Emmanuel's new best friend.
nobody listening know who Emmanuel is.
It doesn't matter. I know.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
All right. So what we got today?
We're still talking about communications, but today I want to talk about signs that you're selfish. I mean, I think it's important. Because I think if you don't understand and know that, right, then you're not going to improve in any relationship.
And it's been my experience that, of course, selfish people don't know they're selfish because that's the problem with a selfish person is they only think about themselves.
Yeah.
Is it possible to, I guess, grow in an environment where you're trained
To be selfish?
to be selfish?
I probably can't. I definitely think entitlement a lot of times is taught, right?
Right.
I think what we raise and do is totally different, right? Like my kids for Christmas do not have big Christmas lists because we always sponsor a family for Christmas, and people are always like, how are they this selfless at 14 and 9, right? But we taught them that it's bigger than us, it's not. And I definitely think you're taught selfish and entitlement. I think a lot of that is conditioning you. I don't think God predestined us to be selfish. I think we were taught to be selfish. This me, mine, I'm looking out for myself, which also keeps us from serving at the capacity that Christ wants us to serve, right?
Yeah, and the reason I ask that is because,
that's powerful. That's serious.
Selfish people don't know they're selfish, and so they don't understand that it comes out in so many different areas in their life, and it can be something that an environment that grew up in.
And I think all of us have some part that we've probably walked in selfishness ourselves. Mm-hmm. And just maybe the more time we spend in our word, the more time we spend in Christ, the more time we spend. Here's the thing. People who are more self-aware are least likely to be selfish because those of us that are self-aware, we're constantly evaluating ourselves. Does that make sense? So selfish people are also people that are typically not self-aware.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not aware of themselves. They think they are. Yeah. But they're not, because if they are, when you're self-aware, when you release something out your mouth, and if you're Christ conscious, right? I can't just be mean to somebody.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like I can't call you and just click on you, and then get off the phone with you and walk around like I just did the best thing in the world. Right. A few seconds later, the Holy Spirit's gonna start. Yeah. With no love in that conversation, right? But when you're selfish and not self-aware, you'll bypass all the signs and things that are telling you, hey, you're selfish.
So one thing is guiltless.
Yep, that's one. That's funny. Yep.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have no. You just have no guilt. I mean, you don't care. You just don't. Yeah, I don't
have no remorse.
Yeah, no remorse.
You'll treat somebody. You'll do something to somebody, and not whatever. I like being transparent because I feel like when you tell your story, it helps other people. You helped me when we first started in January, and I was talking to you a little bit about my dating process, and I was telling you I didn't call somebody back for 2 days, and you were like, that's completely selfish. And I never saw it as that, right? I just said, well, it is what it is.
That's a light skin problem, but that's y'all.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just saying y'all light skinned
girls. No, so I had to reevaluate and come back and say he's so right. Consider another person, consider a sign. Another sign a person is selfish and really doesn't know it is you'll never see their weak side. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
They're not gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah, they're never gonna ever show you that they have been affected.
Never. Ever. By anything. They tough as nails. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got it all together. You're never gonna see vulnerability. And people think, well, I'm protecting myself. But you're not protecting yourself if you never ever show vulnerability. As a matter of fact, you're setting yourself up for a failure somewhere. And you're also disconnecting yourselves from the people that might be sent, right? To do what they need to do for you. And you can't even read. It's funny when selfish people pray and they're believing God to do something for them, but they alienate people. Then they're missing the opportunity for God to do something, because how does God do stuff for us? Through people.
Wow. That's right.
Right? Another thing is they're entitled. Selfish people feel like they deserve what they deserve. And I'm okay with you working to earn something. That's no big deal, right? But they're entitled to it. And if they can take it from you to get what they want,
it's mine anyway.
They'll take it.
You know, I deserve it.
They'll take it. They'll take it from you. They will compete with you. And they don't even need to compete with you. Because selfish people don't understand that blessings are liberally and flow everywhere. They'll throw shade on you. They'll do whatever it takes to get to the top and not consider anybody they're connected to.
Wow.
They also have a hard time accept being wrong.
Wow, God, yes.
You better not tell no selfish person they wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm wrong? There's no way I can be wrong.
Yeah.
And you every bit of wrong.
Yeah. You're
right?
wrong. Just even if it's the way you're reacting to what is going on, you're wrong. You're wrong. And you can. You're right. You can't. You cannot use that phrase to a selfish person. Here's another sign that you can tell that you're selfish. If you're getting mad at this conversation that you're hearing right now.
Right now, if you're mad at us and you don't tune in anymore and you don't want to talk to us, and you think we being haughty and we picking on you, then you're probably selfish. Because one of the things selfish people do is they're going to ignore you because they feel like you're inferior to them anyway.
There you go. And everything about a selfish person is about that selfish person. Everything. Everything. What's happening on the radio, what's happening on television, what's happening in the news, stuff that people who have no idea that they even exist, they're mad at because they feel as if it's all about them. Yeah. So you're listening now, and you get mad.
Mad at us.
I don't. What's wrong with that? What's it? And it just you're selfish. You're a selfish person, and you need help. That's the big part about it.
You do.
You need help
because it's not right, and they think they're right. The other thing is, in the beginning, they're selfish people are usually very manipulative. Yeah. So they come off cool at first. Right. But the only thing that they want is what they want from you. And once they get what they want from you, they'll abandon. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. They'll do what, that's just how you rise to the top. That ain't how you rise. That's not the God factor. That's not the favor factor, right? That's them manipulating the situation. And then something else the selfish person is, they're not going to commit to something or someone unless they can get something from it. Wow. It's always an exchange. It's never
what am I going to get out of it?
It's always, what am I going to get out of this? They're not going to serve. They're not going to be selfish if you ask them to do something, right? And then the last thing, because I know we're almost out of time today and I can share more this Friday, is they really don't take anything seriously unless it's about them. You can be going through something awful.
It doesn't matter.
Awful. And you're trying to talk to them about your awful, or you be in an awful position.
You're supposed to be at work at 9 o'clock.
They don't care.
But you trying to tell them, I'm having trouble. I'm struggling.
I'm struggling physically.
I don't care nothing about that. You're supposed to be at work at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Why you not here?
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Or you didn't answer my call, and I'm like, well, I was throwing my guts up.
Yeah. But when I call, you better answer.
I had somebody totally disconnect from me because I didn't respond to a text in 24 hours, and I was so sick. Yeah. But they saw I had read it. Yeah. But when I read it, I opened it. You know how you open something and I read something, and I shut it down. But I was sick. I'm not one of those people when I'm not feeling good. Yeah. It's not a public announcement. Right. Because I'm trying to internalize healing. Does that make sense? I shut down. I go into the healing. You will never know probably that I was sick until after. Yeah. Right? I just get real internal. I'm not going to tell. I was sick for days and my mama didn't know, but somebody ran into her and was like, yeah, she feeling better? And my mom was like, huh? She called me. She said, you don't feel good? And I was like, no, ma'am, I've been trying to take healing for the last few days. Because I kind of go into this cocoon because I feel mentally you can heal your body.
Right.
But selfish people aren't concerned about how you feel. If you sacrifice something for them, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, don't mean nothing. You were supposed to do that.
You owe them that.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And if you get upset, you're an idiot or something. How dare you get upset at my selfishness?
Yeah.
Right? But you didn't consider me in anything. And selfish people only consider themselves. It's about me, mine, no more, my fault, this it, and that's it.
Yeah, it's very, very, and selfish people, we're only trying to help. But it's very, very difficult.
And you're killing your relationship.
Yeah, trying to be your friend, or trying to be your pastor, or trying to be
your lover or your wife
spouse,
or your whatever.
It's very difficult. It is.
And what you do is you put yourself in a position, you're going to be like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you will have relationships with no substance.
That's right.
And then you'll get older or you'll get to a certain circumstance because the storm comes.
Yeah, it comes.
And there'll be a storm come that you won't be able to handle by yourself, right?
That's right.
But you've isolated everyone and everything connected to you or the people that God sent to you. You've totally did away with them because of your selfishness.
And last thing, selfish people don't. You know, I've had a friend in the past who was single, and he just could not grasp and understand. You know, he kept saying that the reason he wasn't married was because, you know, and he had these general statements, all the women this, and I don't trust these, and and it was always about, and any relationship that was going to be happening with him had to work in
his way,
cocoon. You know what I'm saying? And I kept telling him, it's not, you know, she may not have, you know, and he had this list. She can't have children. She can't, you know, she can't have young children. She can't have, and I'm like, why are you tripping? We at an age now where
you might run into somebody with some kids.
So
for those of y'all that's single and your list is and your list is so long, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. And so here's what I'm getting to. I told him, you okay now because you got plenty of money, you got, you know, all these toys.
Come on,
and you got it. But I say you mess around and get sick.
You're going to be by yourself.
And nobody's going to be there.
Or you have mistreated people and you'll think, well, I got my mama. I got, you know, them people that allow you to be selfish. And something, I've seen it happen too many times. Something will go so wrong in your life that you'll be in a position because you've been so selfish and connected. Selfish people don't care about anybody else's feelings and they'll demolish them any way they can.
Right. And you know, you get to the point, selfish people, where your own children, your own family don't want to be.
You're going to be like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah. And maybe,
with a whole bunch of money and stuff and by yourself.
Right. And maybe holidays they'll show up. And it's only out of respect for, it would just be a shame if they don't come on Mother's Day or Christmas or.
Yeah. That's deep. That's deep. All right, we freeing y'all today. Get free from your selfishness. Don't be mad at us.
Deuces.
Love you. Peace. That's so powerful.